Never a red card as the referee gifts Rangers a win at home to keep them top of the league, guys. Welcome back here for another match review. Big game here on the 3rd of October 2021. It is first versus second, but it's not Rangers versus Celtic. It was Rangers versus the mini Celtic, Rangers versus Hibernian. And it was Hibernian, and believe it or not, actually got off to a good start. I predicted that Hibs would get something out of this game. I actually predicted that Hibs would defeat Rangers by 2-1. Now, I got the scoreline right, but I wasn't to know that the ref was a cheating, dirty, stinking bastard, or else it probably might have ended up 2-1 Hibs, because like I said, Hibs started off the better team. Nisbet does what Nisbet does, puts Hibs ahead, 1-0. Hibs were in control of the game. And then what happened next was basically Rangers just got handed the win. Rangers were basically, the referee says, here, you want to keep your top spot at the table? No bother. I'll just flip out this red card. And I mean, this isn't sour grapes. This isn't coming for a Celtic fan. This is coming for a Hearts fan. So I'm hardly going to come on here and say, talk shite and big up Hibs if it's not the case, or, try and show favouritism to Hibs when I have none to show to Hibs. But the fact is, it was not a red card, right? He won the fucking ball, and they can say the intent was there. What intent? The intent to win the ball? Aye, the intent to win the ball was there, and he won the ball, right? It's as simple as that. It's not even a foul, man. What the fuck is happening in football? It's going to be a non-contact sport soon enough. Never a fucking red card, and this wouldn't have went against. Well, what about last fucking week, eh? Aye, where the intent for McLaughlin was there to poleaxe the Dundee guy. So why do you not get sent off? Complete bullshit. Hibs go down to 10 men, and even though they were playing well, it happened far too early. Had it been maybe 1-0, 60 minutes, then you go down to 10 men, you can maybe hold on for a win, maybe hold on for a draw, but this was still like halfway through the first half. I think it was like 30 minutes into the game, so realistically, what chance did Hibs, have of holding on? Pretty much none, and that's what happened. Rangers did come into the game more, they created chances, although fair play to the ref, because every time Rangers were in the box and a Hibs guy came like within 5 metres of the Rangers player, they were appealing for penalties. They caught Rangers TV, the most biased shit you'll ever hear. Oh, I think that's a penalty. Look, the Hibs guy fucking got within a 10-mile square radius of him. That's a penalty. Fuck off, man, right, you cheating bastards. Fuck yous, yous have been shite this season, and yous don't deserve the win here today. But anyway, Rangers went on to win. Had money in Hibs, yeah. Am I a sore loser? No, I'm speaking the truth here, right? I did bet Hibs so fucking what. PORTEOUS didn't deserve to get sent off. Roof came on, pretty much scored instantly. I think Roof's Rangers' best striker at the moment. I would rate him above Morelos, even though Morelos scored the winner, and he's definitely better than Fashion Sakala, who I think is a waste of a shirt, a waste of a jersey. I mean, Rangers did dominate the game after this, but what do you expect? They're at home, they're already the superior team, and they have 10 men, they've got a man advantage, maybe 2 men advantage if you count the referees, so of course Rangers were going to win the game. So, like I said, Roof got the equaliser. It was a good cross for Nathan Patterson, to be honest, who I think should be starting over Tav. I think Nathan Patterson's quality. Obviously, no one can doubt Tav's goal-scoring record, his assists and all that. His stats, they don't lie, his stats are great, but I do think he has been underperforming this season, so I reckon Nathan Patterson should be getting the head until Tav can, sort his shit out. And then pretty much late on there, it was another cross, this time from the left-back, Barisic. So it was the right-back that assisted with the cross, the first goal, second goal, it's the left-back. Again, Barisic kind of similar to Avenir this season, has been criticised. He hasn't really been at his top form, but he's got that quality that he can just whip a great ball from nowhere, and that's what he done here. He found Morelos' head. Could Macy have done better? Potentially, and he couldn't keep it out. 2-1 Rangers. I mean, Rangers still had a couple more chances towards the end. Martin Boyle made a breakthrough, and it looked as if he was going. He went on an amazing run. He took about 4 Rangers players out the game. He runs into the box. He's got multiple chances to shoot, and he doesn't shoot, and then he lays it off for Josh Doidge, who crosses it in straight into the hands of old Shagger. He catches it, and that was pretty much game over, and Rangers seen it for the 2-1 win. So I was expecting this to be a great game today. Did we get a great game? Not really, no. I mean, like I said, Hibs took an early lead. They were in control, and by in control, I don't mean they were dominating Rangers, but I mean they were 1-0 up, and Rangers weren't really doing anything about it, So Hibs looked safe at 1-0. Then the man got sent off. It just ruined the game. Rangers got the win. Hardly surprising in the end. It's 2-1 Rangers. They go top of the table. Should be Hearts though, right? It should be Hearts, but I tell you what, it's going to be Hearts in 2 weeks' time when we go to Ibrox. We'll no lose like Hibs, no chance. No fucking chance. Robbie Nielsen's up for it, I'm up for it, Hearts are up for it. I can feel it, guys, I can feel it in my bones. We're going to beat Rangers. Maybe even win the league as well. As long as we don't replace Nielsen and, you know, bring in another pedo like Graham Ricks, I mean, that would be an absolute disaster to Hearts this season. But aye, I'm here to talk about Rangers. They've won 2-1. It is what it is. And could you imagine if they'd have lost this game? After Celtic's horrendous start to the season, Rangers would only have been 3 points in front of them. So that's pretty mad. The table then reads like this. Rangers top with 19 points. Hearts second place, undefeated still, a point behind Rangers with 18. Then you've got a wee bit of a gap back to Hibs now, who are in third with 15 points. Then it's Motherwell in fourth with 14. Dundee United with 14 in fifth place. And Celtic rounding up the top six in sixth place with 13 points. And at the bottom of the table, you've got Dundee and Ross County both joint on 3 points. Livingston in 10th with 4 points. Aberdeen struggling big time, still on 8 points, still in 9th place. St Johnstone in 8th with 9, and then St Mirren in 7th with 10. So that's it, guys. That's what the table looks like. Now we go off to the international break, and fans for all clubs can get together. Well, maybe not all clubs, because some clubs are pish and don't support the national team, but the good fans, the real Scotsmen, can get together and support Scotland and support Steve Clarke and hopefully beat Israel, beat the Jews one more time and secure our playoff place. Just pretend we're Germany and we'll do alright, guys. We'll fucking smash them. Anyway, that's it, guys. Till next time. Been Sir of Scotland TV. Here's your match review. I said I was going to make more. I've made 3 in a week. I've made 3 in 24 hours even, so I can't ask for much more than that. Till next time. Peace.